Oh, he's only 150 out. Let's get on him. It's coming through some pretty thick grass. I've had an absolute blast hunting whitetail these past couple days. Out of a tripod with the bow, out of a tree stand with the bow. Just an absolute blast. It's a ton of fun, but it's also very difficult. And the fact that you guys are understanding that and putting some really positive feedback out there, I greatly appreciate it. Because honestly, like I said, it took a long time to make the last video. And the fact that that video was actually my #1 video of this entire month. So thank you so much for that. That is unbelievable. And I'm sure you guys already know I'm thankful for that. But anyways, I just wanted to let you know. Also, yes, I did get a haircut. And I also did get a new headset as well. So I thought today we do a little bit of whitetail hunting. But this time I want to use something that's a little bit more efficient for the whitetail. We're going to be using the 6.5 bolt action rifle. Now, I've been hunting whitetail since I was about like 11 years old. And I've hunted them pretty much consistently up to the point where I was about 26 years old. And after that, it's like I don't hunt as often as I would like to sometimes. Sometimes I hunt more, sometimes I hunt less. It all depends on, you know, how the year's going, if my dad has time to be able to hunt. Because I hunt on my dad's land. He's a farmer. In order to do that, I have to be around to help him out on the farm, and that takes a lot of time. So anyways, I have a lot of experience whitetail hunting. And with that being said, we have about 3-4 different tree stands here set up that we're going to be going for whitetail. This is the first one right here. We saw a couple of decent bucks here maybe a few weeks ago. So I thought we set up a stand. It's kind of high up, but you can see a pretty good ways once you get up here. And there's actually a spot where, oh, we got our first buck. That is a medium-sized buck. That's actually not a bad buck. Looks like we have 2 small bucks here. One there, and what is that? Ooh, that's a nice buck. That is definitely a nice buck. About 330 yards out, but we could definitely take that far of a shot. We have the 6.5. It is very accurate at long distances. So if we could squeeze one right through there, we'll be able to take him at about 330 yards. We're gonna have to hold a little bit high, but it should work. Smoked. Big buck just got smoked. Let's watch him. Where's he going? Where's he going? I didn't see him come out. I think that might be... That's another deer. Another deer right there. I can't even tell what that is. What is that? Another giant buck, guys. There's another giant buck right there. He's 314 out. That's kind of a tough distance. Can we crouch and be able to take that shot? Whew, a very small window there. But I definitely feel like we could take that shot. Actually, is that better? Yeah, that's way better. I think we just smoked him. I held for the heart for about 300. And it looked good to me, and he's down. Yes. Oh man, we already have 2 awesome bucks. I think the first buck actually piled up. It's really hard to tell because it's a long ways out there. No way, we did get both of them down. There's one piled up right there, and the other big buck is piled up right there. We just took down both big bucks out of the tree stand with the 6.5 bolt action rifle. Man, what a heck of a way to start off this season. Man, this 6.5 is a great rifle. My brother has a 6.5. I have a 243 and a 30-06, but my mom actually has a 6.5, and she was recently doing some whitetail hunting out in North Dakota, and she smoked herself down her first ever whitetail buck with the 6.5, so that's pretty awesome. But we got another buck out here. Now that buck there is a pretty wide buck. Actually, both these bucks are kind of wide. Wait a second, that is not a bad looking buck. I do think, however, that's a doe. I think we're gonna have to get a little bit closer, because the bigger buck's on the... Yeah, the bigger buck's on the right, and he's quartering directly away from us. We really don't have a shot. We're talking probably close to 400 yards out, so we might actually go over and take a look at our first 2 big bucks down. We got bulls here too, huh? That's interesting. It seems like we have quite a few ducks here too. Wow, this actually isn't a bad spot for duck hunting. That's what I heard over there. It's that bull, but I still yet to see that thing. I like to know if it's at least like decent or not, you know? Oh well. What I wanted to show you though is that tree right there. Pretty sure, yeah, it's definitely that tree, but for some reason you can't see the stand right now. This tree has our tree stand in right there, and it overlooks this entire lake here. We took down our 2 big bucks right over there, and we have the other buck. Holy, there's actually quite a few bucks back there. And then there's even another buck way back there. I think it's just like a decent buck. But this buck here is definitely one of the bigger of the two. These two side by side here. And then this one in the back here on the right is actually another pretty decent buck too. So technically, it wouldn't be bad to take down at least 2 of these bucks. We for sure they have a nice broadside shot on this buck. And the buck next to him, I don't think we'll be able to take a third one down. But we can definitely take down 2. So let's actually get zero back in for 160. Actually, how far is that? No, we're still going to want to be zeroed in for 300. So let's get back zeroed in for 300 here. And we'll use 3 shots because that's all we really should need. We only need 2 technically. But I think we'll take the quarter-inch shot first. Oh, wow, I'm shaking like crazy. Oh, probably because we were running the whole time. That could be it. Let's back up a little bit, take a prone shot here, go forward and back. And let's line up on this buck. First shot was perfect. Second shot was definitely a little bit high. But the first shot was the biggest buck anyways, so that's all that really matters. So yeah, we should have 2 more bucks down. So with these 2 here, that would make 4. This is going to be one of our big bucks here. Ooh, we never really got a good look at this buck. This is actually the buck that was the second buck, I believe. He was in some brush, so we couldn't really see, but that is an awesome whitetail buck. I am so happy with that buck. That's a beautiful whitetail. I am so happy with that. He's going to score 217, and we got a double lung shot at 315 yards out. I would definitely say that that's going to be the second buck. I honestly don't remember, but either way, definitely smoked him there. Double lung at 315 yards and a beautiful looking rack on that buck right there. Nice vital hit right here, and you can see our second buck ran this way. And he's piled up. So again, I don't exactly know which buck is which, but this is going to be another really good, a 217 whitetail buck. Double lunged him at 330 yards. I would have to say that this is the first buck that we got. Look how many points that thing has. That's a 14-point whitetail buck there out of our second whitetail buck. I don't want to take a look at that shot though. A little bit high. I'm trying to remember. This is definitely the first buck. We did hit a little bit high. I mean, still smoked him though. 330 yards out. Yeah, hit him a little bit high at 330. Not a ton high because you got to remember we're up in a tree stand. So we have a little bit of elevation there. And still an awesome shot. But I do believe that this is definitely going to be the first buck we took a shot at because the second one was broadside this angle here and we hit right there. So yeah, pretty awesome. 2 beautiful whitetail down with the 6.5 bolt action rifle. Now let's go over here and see if we can't find these other 2 bucks. Well, they're both standing right about here, so we're looking for, that's exactly what we're looking for. A nice vital hit right there. We're going to track down this buck and see if we can't find him, and it might actually lead us to the second buck as well. Well, here's one down here. I think this is going to be our big buck, and it's going to be, yeah, that's going to be him. Got a 300-yard left lung shot. He was quartering away quite a bit, and we just caught the top of the lung there. Actually, if we hit high on this buck, the other buck, we probably might have hit vertebrae. And that would have made us not get full score on that buck, but that's okay. You're not going to believe this, but as we're going over there to grab that second big buck, we just spotted yet another monster buck. This is going to be our biggest buck yet. A 225 plus score on this giant whitetail here. He's about 180 yards out, and he's got an awesome rack on him. But we're going to try and make a perfect shot here. I think we're not going to take a prone shot. We're going to definitely take a crouch shot here. Just smoked him. And he is down. Our biggest buck yet. That was literally maybe 50 yards further away from where we just took those last 2 bucks down. Now, our stand is over there. And we came over here to go pick up these other 2 bucks that we hit in the end. And all of a sudden I looked. And there's actually even another big buck in this herd too. But I honestly don't think we're going to take him down because we already have, well, 3 with that one out of this one herd. That's 3 max weight whitetail bucks out of that one herd. That's a pretty good herd of whitetail. Wow. See, there's the buck that I was talking about right there. I do feel like we should definitely take him. He's a 200 plus whitetail. But unfortunately today, I think we're going to let him walk. But man, what a beautiful buck that is right there. I can't believe we're passing him up. There he is right out there. And he turned perfectly broadside too. Unbelievable. Wow, the lighting looks so cool like that actually. But I mean, we already have 3 monster whitetails out of this one spot here, so we really shouldn't take any more down. Anyways, right here is definitely going to be the biggest buck of the hunt so far. And of course, he's in a not such a great spot. He's got a super tall rack on him. That's an awesome looking buck. Actually, we can maybe take a picture of that. You know what? Yeah, we can maybe take like a profile. That's pretty cool. Awesome. I like that. Let's pick him up and see what he's going to score. Ooh, that's going to be a 231 scoring whitetail buck right there. Ended up getting a left lung stomach liver shot at 223 yards out there. Made a beautiful shot with the 6.5. The thing about the 6.5, it has so much accuracy at long distance, and it has a lot of penetration, so if you hit good, it's going to bust through and give you some incredible results. Okay guys, so let me show you where we just got those 3 huge whitetail bucks from. We're just to the south of the Chille outpost here. We have a tent set up on the east side of Mushroom Lake. And basically what we did is we come over here, we have a stand set up right on this point right here. And from this point, you can observe whitetail in this area and this area. But this spot right here is where we took down those 3 giant whitetail bucks. And it was 1300 in the afternoon. So this next part, I just want to let you guys know that I've been messing with my, I guess the syncing for my headphones to my microphone, and it wasn't exactly perfect at the time, so I think my microphone volume was a little bit too loud. I'll try and turn it down a little bit, but unfortunately it kind of affected this hunt. Either way, I'm not going to let it ruin the hunt, so just take that into consideration, and yeah, enjoy the hunt. We just got to our next tree stand set up here, and I saw a really nice buck out here the other day. I'm pretty sure he's right over here right now. There's a couple of deer there, but I can't really tell what's all over there. There's definitely a small buck there and a doe. And what do we have right there but our big whitetail buck coming in? Oh, he's only 150 out. Let's get on him. He's coming through some pretty thick grass. Actually, this buck's coming in pretty close. I don't really want to take that shot, but I would. He's down. What an awesome shot. It's not that I don't want to take the shot. I mean, it's only grass. You know, it's not really going to affect the bullet too much. If he was in brush, we wouldn't have taken the shot. But I could see the top of his back. I could see the bottom of his belly. And we knew exactly right where his chest was. I just saw some movement here. Is that? Yeah, look, right there, right there. That is the other doe. So we have 2 does, and there was 2 bucks. We dropped the 1 buck. And there's the other buck. I do think we're going to take down this buck too. Right here, right here, right here. Both does. That's a black-tailed doe? Just smoked her. She's not going to go too far. So we'll take our stand down. And actually, as we're heading over here, I'm going to show you where we're at. We are just on the south end of High Lake here, which is right here's the river system. We are right here. The whitetail were right here drinking. We had our tree stand set up right here, and it was about 1300 in the afternoon. So here's our doe. Let's pick her up. Ended up getting a double lung at about 75 yards out. She didn't go too far at all. And here's going to be our whitetail buck. Let's take a look at him and see what he's going to score. He's going to score 230. We ended up getting, looks like a left lung spinal cord shot at 167 yards out. And that is a pretty awesome looking whitetail buck right there. What an awesome buck. And honestly, I think that's going to be a good way to end this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.